Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song Center of the Universe by Built to Spill. This is actually not a request. Most of the songs on my channel are requests. This is also not part of my ongoing series where I'm listening to songs from albums from Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. Instead, this is something that I did a lot last year and the year before, where I'm finishing albums that I've started. I did it with Arctic Monkeys' Favorite Worst Nightmare. I did it with Queens of the Stone Age, Songs for the Deaf. I did it with Opeth, Ghost Reveries. And so this is just the latest album that I really wanted to finish. And there's a few reasons why. One, I've really enjoyed a lot of what I've heard from Built to Spill. Compounded with the fact that as I've begun listening to Built to Spill, I'd never listened to them before I started the channel, but as I've been listening to them, thanks to y'all's requests, and I listened to them at home, my wife was like, one day she was like, hey, this is Built to Spill. Like, I really enjoy these guys. Like, I listened to them a lot when I was younger, and so my wife and I have really been enjoying kind of, it's one of those bands where she hadn't listened to them in a long time, right? And so it was like me getting into them led her to kind of get back into them. And so now, we're even going to go see them live here in April, here in a little bit. So, really excited about seeing Built to Spill live. And again, just really been enjoying what I've heard from them. I've only heard a few songs from them, though, and I've loved every single one. So, I want to hear more. And for that reason, I decided we're going to finish this album. Besides, you can see I have it right here. Again, my wife has been a longtime fan of Built to Spill, and we were at the record store a while back, and she found this, and of course, we had to buy it. So before I can spin it, I want to hear the rest of it, and I figured, hey, let's make some content out of it. So anyway, let's jump right in. Center of the Universe, Built to Spill. I say jump right in as if I didn't just talk for like 2 minutes, but here we go. Let's do it. What was I just saying about really enjoying what I've heard from Built to Spill? This one was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed that song. It encompasses, I think, everything I've come to enjoy about Built to Spill. And again, I've only heard a few of their songs, but that includes excellent guitar playing, fantastic vocals as well. I really like Doug's singing style here. Interesting lyrics, and then just like overall songs that make me feel good, or at the very least make me like kick back and sort of jam out, you know. So like I was thinking of Randy Describes Eternity. That song doesn't necessarily make me feel good, but it is definitely like a jam session, you know. I really enjoyed just listening to that song for all the different again, the different parts that I mentioned that I really enjoy from Built to Spill. So, anyway, let's break it down piece by piece like we always do, of course, starting with those lyrics. And apparently, this is the lead single from their fourth album, Keep It Like a Secret. I did not realize Keep It Like a Secret was already their fourth album. Anyway, yeah, I will be going to see Built to Spill. Tickets as low as $34. It's not bad. I don't know how much my wife paid for him. She ended up buying them for us, but we're gonna go see them. So anyway, I heard what I said to you, and it was so out of sync with the way I wanted to make myself out to seem. I don't like this air, but that doesn't mean I'll stop breathing. I thought that was a great line, and I wanted to like reread the lyrics to get that context again. But who doesn't think they're at the center of the universe, being it? Don't look now, just keep watching your TV, hating what's to see, waiting for someone to say something that's right. I heard what I said to you, thought it was all understood, but I wasn't getting through. I'd go on if I could. I don't like this air, but that doesn't mean I'll stop breathing it. Who doesn't think they're at the center of the universe, being it? Don't look now, just keep watching your TV, hating what's to see, waiting for someone to say something that's right. And so, yeah, I think it's interesting because to me, again, this song is called Center of the Universe, and it's probably about someone who is very self-centered, right? Um, and like here in the first verse, it sounds like the person who's kind of speaking in the song isn't trying to be self-centered, right? I heard what I said to you, and it was so out of sync with the way I wanted to make myself out to seem. So it's like I realized that my words didn't match up with kind of my values, and so I don't know if he's apologizing for that or just maybe when he's around that person, they drive him insane, and so he like ends up using language he doesn't necessarily mean to. And then he says, I don't like this air, but that doesn't mean I'll stop breathing it. And to me, that means like I don't like the vibes, right? Like I don't like the way that I feel when I'm around you, but at the same time, like I'm not gonna like spite myself just to spite you, that kind of thing, right? So that's kind of how I read that pre-chorus section there. And then this part, who doesn't think they're at the center of the universe, being it? And so kind of admitting that, like, yeah, sometimes we do these dumb things because we're all so obsessed with ourselves, right? And I think, I'm guessing the reason he mentions just keep watching your TV is because I think TV, movies, that kind of thing gives us some of that, right? Where we see a TV show and we want to be like those characters on the TV. We want to be the main character, right? So it's like we want to be at the center of the universe, so to speak. And so that's kind of how I'm reading that again. Maybe just a cry against people who see themselves at the center of the universe, or maybe that struggle of having to look beyond yourself sometimes. Regardless, I thought the lyrics were at least pretty interesting. I'm sure there's many different ways you could read it, but I thought it was well written. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up for lyricism. As far as instrumentation and vocals go, again, this has all the things that I really enjoy about Built to Spill, namely fantastic guitar playing. I think they always come with some very memorable, catchy, hooky riffs, and I think this song was no different. I already have that guitar just playing over in my head, and I want to listen to it again already, just because it was so catchy. And then 2 excellent vocals. Again, I really love Doug's voice here. I think his sort of whiny voice matches what they're going for in the guitar work, in the instrumentation. And so, and then, yeah, I just really enjoyed it. So instrumentally, vocally, 2 big thumbs up from me. As far as replay value goes, you know, this one's easily going to make my playlist. It's one of those where I'm like, the moment it got into it, I was like, I'm really enjoying this. I'm having a great time listening to it. I'm digging the lyrics. You know, I like the vocals. I really, really enjoy the instrumentation, particularly the guitars, and so this is a no-brainer for the playlist. 2 big thumbs up from me. Overall, a fantastic song, and I cannot wait to hear the rest of this album. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, of course, go support the artists, go listen to their music wherever you can. And if you'd like to support the channel, just do all the normal stuff that you do on all your favorite YouTube channels. You know, like and subscribe and comment with your requests, because I'm always taking those. And lastly, you can check the description if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, TikTok, or Instagram. check out those places if you'd like to connect with me elsewhere. So anyway, that's going to be it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.